Hey guys, these games have been a point of emphasis for MP and his team this season. When I asked him about playing on the road, MP told me it's all about toughness and grit. We're going to play hard no matter where we are. Kevin?
And they are a gritty bunch. David, thank you. Now here's Williams, following the miss by Jokic. Williams finds Edwards. Pass to the Beast. Baseline Trae. Holland with the rebound. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Over Edwards. That's a 2 from Martin. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
And turning down what would have been a tough shot for himself into an easy one for his teammate.
Down low, here's the Beast and the powerful one-handed slam.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Pass to Kispert. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Holland. And the 3 off target. The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
And he can take off from anywhere at any time. Edwards always a threat.
Here's Jokic. And the Beast pulls it down. New York's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Holland, the pass to Jokic. From past the arc. Connects from three-point range. Jokic has got 5 points so far.
The three-point stroke from Jokic, it just looks confident.
To the middle. Here's the Beast, and the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. And now we have a moment to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, the Beast.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup, and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
Tari Eason's checked in for Corey Kispert. And then for New York, Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Thompson. And it's Bridges in for Jalen Williams. Shots good by the Beast.
Yeah, he's off to an impressive start. Always nice to get 3 of your first 4 to drop.
To the inside. Outside for Martin. Holland, the pass to Shepard. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first quarter. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Here's Holland. Scoreless thus far. And the Warriors miss again. And it's Towns penetrating. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside, Martin. Pass to Jokic. Got a piece of it, and he recovers it. To the paint. Here's Young. Lays it up and banks it in. Young's got 5 now.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Here's Holland. Edwards defending. From deep, Jokic. Another miss by Jokic.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Easton passes to Shepard. And just miss after miss right now. Inside, here's the Beast, and that one is stuffed right through.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
And so it's New York enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And thanks for joining us again, folks. 2K Sports broadcasting here on MLK Day, bringing you the NBA. And a comfortable margin for the Knicks here, guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. We've got the beast. Towns is out there with Williams. Then it's Bridges. And it's Wade in at the 1 spot. Richard, how do you think the game has changed since you retired?
Well, the jump shooting teams have had more success. I think the game has changed, and it allows for more Europeans. It allows for it to be more of a global game. The less physical, the more inclusive.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. The beast in the last matchup against the Cavaliers was phenomenal. He scored 45 points, and per usual, he was a monster on the glass, picking up pretty much every board that came his way. A mind-blowing effort, one that's going to be hard to repeat, but it's hard to bet against him. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Kick it out! Kick it out!
The Trae. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 5 assists in the game. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And let's also give them some credit for running the break so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
The Warriors making a switch here. Gill's checked in. Thompson, he's checked in for New York. Trae Young comes in for Wade. Porter with it. Still yet to score. They set the screen to end the run. And the Beast pulls it down. The Beast's got 7 rebounds in the game. They grab their own miss. Young. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now, here's Porter. 11 points last game over Young. Porter, no luck.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Here's Gill following the score by New York. To the paint. Let's get some information from the 2K leaderboard. In about the last 10 games in the NBA, during that span, these teams have the most second chance points in the league. The Knicks 4th.
Really something to see. Their effort on the offensive glass has just led to so many second chance opportunities.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Jokic, he's checked in for Tari Eason. Martin comes in for Weber. Holland, he's checked in for Gill. And Shepard subbed in for Kevin Porter. Jokic with the bucket.
Smooth like butter. Jokic can make you pay from anywhere. Just playing with poise and confidence. Man, they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Here's Holland. Edwards defending. Jokic kicks to Holland. Shot clock at 5. Off target from 3-point range. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against the Chicago Bulls. Here's the Beast. Buries it down low. The Beast's got 27 points.
You thought that first quarter was good? He's been even better in the second.
Shepard, the pass to Holland. Over Young. Holland, no good. New York's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. It's stolen by Shepard. takes a three. Knicks with the rebound. The Beasts got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. New York moving it around. Here's Holland, defended by Young, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Holland, the pass to Shepherd. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Hits it from three-point range. Jokic has got 5 points in the quarter.
And you just can't give Jokic any breathing room because he is a threat to fire from anywhere.
Here's the Beast. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense. And it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
And here's Jokic outside. He can't get it to go. And so it's the New York Knicks having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll return shortly.
And hello. You have to ask yourself, how much better can they play? Good decision making, they made shots. That's very impressive, man.
And let's move on and see the top vote getters in this year's All-Star race. And that's a halftime.
Thanks again for joining us, and welcome back to our special Martin Luther King Day presentation of the NBA. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
They've got Martin. Holland is out there with Shepherd. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Kispert in at the 3. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
He found his groove right away and hasn't let up. It's not surprising that he's leading the way on offense.
Pass to Jokic. The shot, no good. Nice D from the Beast.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. But we appreciate that report. And it's the Warriors with the ball. The Knicks making the shot. And it's Martin missing.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up. Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Martin with the screen for Shepherd. Pass to Jokic. No good on the 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
And the Warriors miss again.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
That one goes in. Williams has got his first basket.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Holland. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Warriors have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
Kispert, the pass to Jokic. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. There's 1:47 left to play in the third. Here's the beast, and then jammed down as he goes right over Jokic.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Here's Shepard. He has 6. No good on that one. Williams scanning the floor to the inside. Here's the beast. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. The beast's got 47 points. Outside Martin. .105 left here in the third quarter. Here's Jokic. Back to Kispert. Over Williams. Kispert, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Thompson, a screen on Jokic. Here's the beast. Hits it again. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Outside Martin. Pass to Shepard. Golden State moving the ball around. Holland, no good. New York's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. The beast passes to Thompson. Fades. And here's Young from the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
But he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Here's Shepard. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. And so it's New York holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been... And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of...
So no problem for New York as they get the win.
Good game, MP. You earned that one. I'm down with Converse. MP, you're a man of the people.
Feeling you, MP.
And there is a very engaging atmosphere of fans getting ramped up outside the arena. Hello, basketball fans. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
And a few games ago, we talked about MP's desire to be seen as a highly competitive team on the road this season. This is MP's mantra right now.
And MP and his team have to be feeling great about how they've played on the road lately. They've handled business and proven they aren't intimidated by any team's fan base. We will see if they can continue being successful away from home.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. They've got Karl Anthony Towns, Trae Young out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Jalen Williams, and it's the Beast in at the power forward position.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
To the inside. The kick out to Brunson. Back to Johnson. Outside Brunson. And he buries his first look.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Here's Johnson after the basket by New York on the other end.
filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Now a timeout called by New York. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I caught up with the head coach for the Hawks, and he said when you watch film on Karl Anthony Towns, his size is impressive, but when you're actually standing next to him, he looks a whole lot bigger. And he knows how to use that size on the blocks and on the perimeter, which makes him an especially tough cover. Brian?
As always, Allie, we thank you. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at the Lakers. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Seeing where the Knicks are, they look like a no-nonsense team, focused on one thing, and that is to be the favorite to win the title.
Here's the Beast. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. The Beast has got his 3rd basket on the night right there. And 6 man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Graham.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
The Hawks making a switch here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Wade's checked in. The shot's good.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. The shot by Najee, no good. And here are the Knicks. They're on a 13-4 run. Pass to Wade. Down low. Here's the Beast. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
Now here's Brunson. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. Sinks it from distance.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Here's the Beast. Lays it up and banks it in. The Beast has got 15 points.
They're really working the paint now.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. And here's Brunson from the arc. The shot misses. New York leading by 10. Inside. Here's the Beast. The rebound by Atlanta.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Williams defending. 1:10 left in the first quarter. Pass to Najee. Shot clock at 6. No good there. For New York, they've gone an impressive 8 of 9. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Heat was a big factor. He dropped 24 points, and he couldn't be kept off the glass. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
And so it's Atlanta with it after the basket by New York on the other end. Williams defending. Shoots from 12. Towns with a rebound. To the paint. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And so it's New York, a sizable lead of 14 at the break.
Help him out. Help him out.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Knicks team out there.
Well, I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
They've got Jalen Johnson, and it's Sanders in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Back to Porter. Puts up a 3. Hauled in by Brown. New York leading by 14. To the middle. Here's the Beast. Soft touch off the glass. The Beast has got 23. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get. Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Here's Sanders. It's tipped. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Some room here for Williams. Another one falls for New York. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
The Beast, good.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Timeout, timeout. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Timeout called, the Hawks. Atlanta making some changes. Daniels is checked in for McKinney, and Brunson is subbed in for Porter Jr. Mikal Bridges checked in for New York. Young comes in for Wade. And so it's Atlanta with it. Daniels passes to Brunson. Shoots over Young. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Who poked away? And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Throws it up high.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
New York with the ball. Good momentum, 14 straight now. Here's the Beast. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, Ice Trae is dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I've worked too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. Now a timeout called by New York. Towns, he's checked in for Williams. And we are so close to seeing the final list of dunk contest participants. And you know anyone who might compete in this is so pumped.
Who wouldn't be? I mean, if you're on that list, you have to start practicing, working with teammates to create new and different dunks.
Coming in at 5th in the dunk contest voting. A high flyer.
And you know he really wants to perform this year. It's going to come down to the wire to see if he gets into the contest.
And we should have our final list of competitors in the coming days. So we'll share that with you as soon as we have it.
No matter what that final list looks like, safe to say, this dunk contest is going to be one for the books.
Offensive board.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Another shot. Sanders, no good.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
40 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Outside Brunson. This one for 3. It's rebounded by New York. They're really clicking as a unit. Tonight, looking for their 11th straight win.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
New York shooting their first free throw of the night. And the free throw, no good. Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. And out of bounds, the Knicks will take it. There's 10 seconds left in the first half. It's stolen by Johnson. And a fast break now for the Hawks. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. That free throw good from Brunson. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Going inside. And so it's the New York Knicks with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about?
And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the New York Knicks. That does it for halftime.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. So on the floor for New York, Trae Young out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Williams. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's the Beast in at the 4. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 5 rebounds in the game. Williams misses.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Young against Brunson. Here's Najee. He got a piece of it. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. And Atlanta with possession here.
Watch him.
Here's Daniels. No points so far. 4 on the clock. Beyond the arc.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors. Starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Hammers the lob through.
Yeah, just a solid passer. Towns relishes his role as leader of this team, wanting to set up his teammates.
Hits a 3-pointer. Johnson's got 8.
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half. Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
And Atlanta has possession. 90 seconds into the second half now. There's the three. And it's New York with a rebound. The Beast has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Pass to Brunson. Outside Johnson. And Atlanta misses again. For New York, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. The Beast, good.
Nice pass by Bridges. Just keeping his options open out there.
The Hawks have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Well, Coach, we know how good Young is offensively, but he gets heavy criticism for his defense.
Yeah, look, and at 6'1", 164 pounds, he has some obvious limitations, Brian, but he's shown improved effort as a defender, and it shows in his defensive rating.
And you have to have that scoring ability on the floor. And that one's good for Brunson.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Yep, count it. The Beast has got 47 points.
Like a matador. Ole! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
From deep, Johnson. Rebound by the Beast.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Brunson against Young. And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter. Outside Johnson. Here's the three. And it's New York with a rebound.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
To the paint. Good! That's another bucket. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
And it's all from three-point range. The Knicks have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. The Beast shot is off. The Hawks shooting a less than average 27% in the third quarter. Young against Brunson. Pass to Najee. Stolen by Young. Here's the Beast. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, it's easy to see why they continue to call his number. He's delivered, and he's the leading scorer in this game.
Brunson passes to Najee. Brunson against Young. From deep, Johnson. The shot comes out.
Well, he keeps taking shots and keeps missing. At what point do you get others involved?
Here's the Beast, covered by Johnson. Here's the Beast. And the layup is good off the glass. The Beast has got 55.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area. Huh?
Now Brunson. 6 points for him. And there's the lob. And no good. The dry spell continues. And so it's the New York Knicks with 0 pressure as they hold on to a 35-point advantage. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guards. Set others up, play the game the right way.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the And so it's the Knicks taking care.
Okay then, that's how we stand on business. hate the Spurs. Make sure you win tonight or it's a long flight home.
In the house.
These are the games you have to win to be taken seriously.
Right up, the Knicks taking on the Spurs. Welcome, everyone, to Noche Enabia, a Latin. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Well, not too long ago, MP has been very outspoken about them needing to win on the road. He feels like that's the ultimate test of this team, that if they can do that, they can pretty much do anything.
Well, and so far, MP is getting his wish. These guys have been nothing short of spectacular away from home. Every arena they walk into, they're the villain, and they seem to have embraced that. We'll test that theory again here tonight.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got Antman Thompson. Green is out there with Young. Then it's Jalen Williams, and it's the Beast in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
Vaughn, the pass to Wembanyama. Over Green. Off the left rim and out.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Here's Vaughn following the score by New York.
Just 1 made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Caught up with Coach Charles Lee. Now, I asked him about trying to slow down Trae Young, and Coach said you have to get the ball out of his hands. He can hurt you with the pass and with his shot. I'm not going to be surprised if you see them blitzing and doubling him a good portion of the game. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Vassell, no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's the Beast. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. The Beast's got 5 now.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Thompson. And a moment here to recognize the Western Conference Player of the Month, Victor Wembanyama.
And you just look at the point totals that he has posted up during that time frame. Just some unreal numbers. Hard to argue with him as the pick when he is just putting up huge stats on offense and carrying this team with his scoring ability.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Young passes to the Beast. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Here's Castle. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Just 5 on the clock. Towns against Wembanyama. The shot missing. Here's New York. A nice run, going 12 in a row. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Now, here's Vassell. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And there it is for him. And 11 points for the Beast.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And the Spurs with some changes. Nancy's checked in for Vaughn. Mobley comes in for Devin Vassell. And Trent subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. And New York with a change here, too. Bridges, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Castle misses.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Shots good by the Beast.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here's Castle. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
Keefe, he's checked in for Nance. Williams, he's checked in for the Knicks. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for New York. They have a 9-point lead, fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, torrid shooting in that one. Some of it was good play calling. Some of it was just making tough shots.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
Now here's Williams. An 11-point game for him in the win against Portland.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Here's Wembanyama. 29 points for him last game against Portland.
You know, couple that with the 4 big blocks. He was awesome on the defensive end as well.
And the Spurs pushing it up now. Pass to Keefe for the 3. And the Beast pulls it down. One second left. And so it's New York looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And a comfortable margin for the Knicks here, guys.
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Gary Trent is out there with Mobley. Then it's Castle. Then there's Desmond Bain. And it's Lee in at the center position. That's the San Antonio 5. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in the last matchup against the Trailblazers was tremendous. He scored 48 points, and he was a contributor on the defensive end as well. He really worked hard in that game and put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
I got your help side. Yo, watch it.
Pass to Castle. Knocked loose. Towns with the steal. For the finish. And Towns throws it down.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is a big man who can run in transition. He is unafraid to get out and finish on the break.
Here's Castle. Up and in on the layup. Castle's got his third basket of the night right there.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Payne for three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. It's off to Boston for him after this game as they take on the Celtics. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. Williams' shot is off. Spurs trail by 21. On the wing, Bane. Shoots over Bridges. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Bane's got his first points of the night.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Lee. Vaughn comes in for Mobley. Vassell, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And it's Foxen for Bane. Then for the Knicks, Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Towns. Jalen Green comes in for Williams. And Trae Young subbed in for Bridges. To the middle. Shots good by the Beast. The Beast's got 31 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to Vaughn from outside the arc, and the basket by Castle.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Here's the Beast, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Here's Wembanyama. And the Beast pulls it down. The Beast's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And he jams it with authority.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Pass to Vaughn. Here's Castle. It's rebounded by New York. The Beast's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
San Antonio shooting their second and third free throws tonight. That one is off. And New York making a change here. Williams is checked in. He hits the second from the line. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Down low, here's the Beast, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
You know, such a selfless player. I love how Young stays consistent in how he involves his teammates.
Pass to Vaughn. Back to Fox. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Castle. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's the Beast, and again, it's New York.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And so it's the New York Knicks having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Well, to be honest, a good shot for one person may not be a good shot for you. Each guy on this team has to understand his limitation.
Now it's time to check in on how the Rookie of the And that's a halftime.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Young is out there with Green, and it's the Beast. Then there's Antman Thompson, and it's Williams at the 3.
Boy, Fox is so quick off the floor.
You know, they continue to feed him the ball, and he keeps delivering. The leading scorer in this one.
Pass to Castle. Here's Vaughn. Wembanyama outside. Clock at 6. Over Green. Again, the Spurs good for 2. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Green, the pass to Young. Here's the Beast. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. The Beast's got 47 points.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Here's Castle. And it's denied. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
With the teardrop, the putback, and he gets it back. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Here's Young, and he uses the glass on the layup. Young's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Here's Castle. And a miss there on the triple.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
From deep, Green buries the long-range jumper. Green's got his second. Bucket of the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Right wing. Here's Castle. And then jammed down as he goes right up. Over Jalen Green.
And just feeding the open man. Nice recognition there from Vassell.
Inside, here's the Beast, doubled by Fox. Shots good by the Beast. The Beast's got 49 points in the game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Vaughn, shoots the 3, and the Beast pulls it down.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
To the middle. And good, he hits it again.
Dominating offensively once again. He is making a habit of this.
He's now tied for the 5th most 50-point games in a single season. That puts him in rare company. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
To the inside, the Beast. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. The Beast's got 53.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Fox kicks to Vassell.
Who's watching him?
1:20 left in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Wembanyama. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. Sinks the triple. Wembanyama's got 5.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Vassell outside. Pass to Castle. The 3-pointer, no good.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Vassell outside. Here's Vaughn, guarded by Green. Vassell against Williams. Pass to Castle. That 3 off the mark.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
The Beast, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And so it's New York with a huge lead at the break. Safe. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA. And
so no problem for New York as they get the win.
Right, MP. They can't stop you.
Cavs always come to play, especially at home. Lock in, MP.
These are the games you have to win to be taken serious.
You can take him, I just know it.
And welcome to 2K. And let's take a look now at some numbers for Darius Garland.
Over the past 10 games, his effective field goal percentage has really taken a tumble. In layman's terms, his offense just isn't as well-rounded as it could be right now.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. They've got Jalen Williams, Trae Young out there with Jalen Green. Then there's Thompson, and it's the Beast in at the 5 down low. And for Cleveland, At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Then there's Anthony Simons, and it's Strother in at the shooting guard position. MP often talks to his team during flights, and recently, one of the main topics of discussion, winning on the road. It seems as it's developed into a mission for his squad.
And they have simply been unreal on the road. That tells you a lot about MP and this team's mentality. They block out the noise and don't let any distractions get to them.
Here's Strother. All right, Grant, coming down to the final few games now. This playoff push sure will be interesting.
Oh, no doubt. And I'm looking forward to it, B.A. The teams trying to make the playoffs will be going all out. And that kind of intensity in these games will be fun to watch.
Here's Thompson. After the basket by Cleveland. The Beast. Good.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Hood, doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Thompson passes to Green. They double him with Simons. That one drops for him. The Beast has got 6.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Allen outside. Rebound by the Beast.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Pass to Mobley. From downtown, the Knicks pull it in.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Here's the Beast. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And Cleveland has possession. The Knicks making their last shot. Here's Simons. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Knicks leading by 8. Well, Anthony Simons has credited Damian Lillard for helping him with his development.
Man, B.A., can you imagine every day on the opposite end of Damian Lillard as a young player in this league? Anthony Simons willing to listen and willing to learn. And you see how far his game has come when the reins have been handed over to him.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Kings played some superb basketball. He ended up with 58 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. A legendary performance that will be talked about for years to come, unless he's able to do it again tonight. Brian?
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
And the first one at the line is good. Brent, you've spent some time in front office. The Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Mobley comes in for Hood. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Strother. And it's Dort in for Simons. The Beast. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. The Beast has got 12 points in the game.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him, they appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
On the floor for New York. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Jalen Green is out there with Trae Young. Then it's Williams, and it's the Beast in at the 5. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Now here's Garland. So versatile on offense, averaging around 23.5 points per contest. Outside Johnson. Pass to Dort. Clock at 6. Garland for three. Towns with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And he throws it down with one hand.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Garland. Last game for him, he picked up 13.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
The Beast shot is off.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss. This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
A different look for Cleveland. Allen, he's checked in for Robinson. And Strother's subbed in for Johnson. Brown, he's checked in for New York. Garland against Young. And the shot goes. Garland's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's pretty tough for Garland at his size to be able to score around the contest.
The Beast, good. And the Knicks lead by 8.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Out to the right wing. Here's Strother. That three's off the mark. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And looking at Trae Young, Brent, his teams always finish in the top 10 in offensive rating.
Yeah, for Trae, those teams he's played on have normally been in the top 5, along with playing at a top 10 pace. So when he has the ball in his hands and he's coming at you, very difficult to stop. Young's so talented, you're basically guaranteed to have a good offensive team.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, "We have each other's backs." That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie. The Beast. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And no question, Trae Young is a very special passer and playmaker on the floor.
Timeout. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. For the Cavaliers. And so it's the New York Knicks closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. What has them in front right now? By and large, they're taking great shots. Back after this.
They're moving well on offense, great teamwork. Maybe not as strong as our teamwork, but whose is?
How about your old Lakers team? Fellas, what do you say we take a look now at the power rankings?
Well, I think...
And that's a wrap on...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Then there's Anthony Simons, and it's Strother in at the 2. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And he's going for the oop here. Oh, it's stolen by Hood. Pass to Simons. Mobley outside, takes a 3. On target from range. Mobley's got 9 points.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Hood passes to Simons. Down low. Here's Allen. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Inside.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Pass to Mobley. Shoots over Thompson, and Mobley gets it to go. He's got 11.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young.
Well, that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. Here's Strother. For three. And it's New York with a rebound. The Beast has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Williams. And out of bounds. The Cavs will take it. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for Thompson. And it's Simons with the ball for the Cavaliers. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. The three is up. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. Here's what the Cleveland Cavaliers have lined up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And that game against Portland, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they are able to execute their game plan as it should be a close one. His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Cavaliers trail by 9. Simons passes to Allen. Here's Strother. Mobley, a screen on Green. Back to Allen. Rebound by the Beast. The Beast has got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Here's Strother. The Knicks making their last shot. Simons outside. Pass to Strother. Just 5 on the clock. Mobley, a screen on Green. Here's Strother. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Well, Brent, league-wide, more and more points being scored. You see that tapering off at any point?
BA, with all the rule changes and what we're seeing in terms of the skill set of players growing, I mean, the scoring is just...
Cleveland making a change here. Hood's checked in. The Cavaliers trail by 13. On the court right now for the Knicks. Green out there with Trae Young. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Williams. And it's the Beast in at the 5, roaming the paint. Cleveland again missing. New York has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. The Beast has got 10 points in just the second half.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing. Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see them get up like that.
Allen on the wing. Up top, Hood. Pass to Simons. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Beast. The Beast has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. The Cavaliers have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this 4th. Here's Mobley. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. To the inside, Hood, and he dunks it down.
That is all timing right there, just led him perfectly.
New York leading by 13. Here's the Beast, and he jams it down right on top of Jarrett Allen.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. And there's the rejection. The putback. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for New York.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Knicks.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
And another victory added to their resume. This will be their 53rd win of the year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for the Beast.
Well, the tone was set by him defensively tonight. Recorded a number of blocks, and that was a big difference maker, intimidating the other team.
Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by New York.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And a strong finish with two hands.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Simons, a screen on Green. Pass to Allen. Simons outside. Allen a screen. 6 to shoot. Simons finds Allen. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, Allen is a mobile 7-footer, rim protector, who's pretty solid offensively, so he provides the kind of stability you want at that position nowadays.
So both free throws good from Allen. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They have a 19-point lead.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
Yeah, this team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
And so New York takes this one by a big margin.